Ndị be anyị na Bọlachi, anyị sị ka ọ dịrị unu na mma, anyị sị ka nke onye chikwelu ya zelu. Dịka o si dị, ya bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si bịa na uhuruchi nketa iwetara unu ya bụ ozi gbasara maka ihe na-eme na the Old Eastern Region. Dịka unu anụ ka o si ada, nwanne anyị nwoke wetara anyị ozi n'elu akwụkwọ. Massive good news to the people of Biafra. As the world media, CNN, BBC, is talking about the Biafran civil war, the injustice and brutal committed by Nigerian government to the Biafrans. Here the news in details. All right, according to Yaweterunu Bosinketa, Bokudekunu Sioma Tata Bo 38 Mebo Biafran Day. Yeah, CNN Okumakia and Kayabo Eswe Noyabo Ogo. And the Alundi Nigerian government Merendibo and in the Biafra. So the Kia be figure say get react to Yabienda Nina Niwako. All right, over to you. When I mean good news, Biafrans pay attention. Biafran Heroes Day came in a noble saying Kegaragabo 30th May 2025. Kenya journalist exposed how Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the Buhari government stroke British government. Hear the news in details. All right, according to Yabo Update Ajimakia Webeniwa Kukono Bosuru Chinketa, one of the activists that were near our would you me expose Machoka Gaya be Fediki Yegia Gesia Riata folk near our. All right, over to you.
Nobody is asking how Nnamdi Kanu was brought into Nigeria from Kenya. In fact, everybody has stopped asking. But that's a question that we should ask. Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. The British were also part of this whole thing because it would never have succeeded without British support. The DSS has come out to say that they are not the ones that did it. The witness during Nnamdi Kanu's court case said that he was from airport. He received Nnamdi Kanu and took him straight to the DSS dungeon. Then you ask, who exactly carried out that mission? The British agency and Nigerian agency collaborated to pin Nnamdi Kanu down. That goes on to show you the reasons why there has been no effort by the British to support Nnamdi Kanu and make sure that his stay in DSS comes to an end and in fact gets his freedom. I'm saying this because the British have a mandate to protect their citizens who are facing trials in foreign countries. Yes. Fact check me. In fact, I'm going to read you something now to show you the rights of British citizens, to protection against unfair trials in foreign countries. And in fact, they have a mandate. The British consuls have a mandate, to stand by a British citizen who is undergoing trial in foreign countries. And since Nnamdi Kanu has been going in this trial, have you seen the British recently come to his aid effectively? In fact, let me tell you, to add to you, the British fights against illegal detention against its citizens in foreign countries. Yes. They fight against it. They lobby against it until that person receives fair trial and fair sentencing. That is the extent the British can go in ensuring that anybody carrying their passport will never be left behind. I will read you briefly on the role of the British, of the UK, in defense of their citizens around the world. Listen very carefully. Number one, the British provides consular support. Yes, from the embassy of the country that the person is being held, the British ensure that the person is tried in line with local and international, international standards. And also, it will raise concern if the trial process appears not to be fair or the rights of the person are being violated. This is one point of what the British does to ensure that their citizen is not being, witch hunted or so. And so far, Kanu has spent 4 years in the DSS dungeon. Have the British ever released any statements to say the trial was unjust? Because 4 years in DSS dungeon is not a trial. It is just even now recently that a trial had decided to begin officially. So why haven't the British come out to condemn or pressure the Nigerian government in trying this man rightly and making sure that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't languish in solitary confinement? That is food for thought. That is a food for thought. Number 2, monitoring of the case. British consular officials may attend trials as observers. They can advocate for fair treatment, but cannot get somebody actually out of jail or demand the case to be dropped. Just like you said, they are supposed to be there during his trial in consular services. British embassies in Abuja just close by. How many white men did you see in the court for the past few days? How many Oyibo did you see in court? So supporting Nnamdi Kanu all this while, standing by their citizen. How many white men do you see? Nobody. They've abandoned this man because they are the ones that put him there. They are the ones that went to Kenya. They are the ones that played the major role in making sure that they assist in catching this man for the government. See, let me tell you something like that. Clear conscience fears no accusation. It is their conscience that is worrying them. How can you put somebody in cell and be coming to the cell to check the person? You know, you cannot do it now because you know you are the one that put him there. Look at the court. They're not even in the court. You don't hear any statement from them. They have Twitter account, Facebook account, UK in Nigeria. UK government in Nigeria has accounts. Have you seen them tweet, say anything about the citizen? If Nnamdi Kanu was a white man now with that passport, you will never hear word in the House of Assembly in UK. You will never hear what they will talk about it till tomorrow comes. Let's keep on going. Diplomatic pressure. High profile or controversial cases where due process are not followed or allegations of torture arises. The UK government may raise the case at diplomatic levels or with international bodies. Yes, that is what I'm trying to tell you. When this Gambian of a man that had Binance had issue with Nigerian government and he was nearly condemned to prison, what happened to him? The US government increased pressure, did everything possible to ensure that the man was, released and sent back to the country. They had to cancel all the trials. They had to cancel all the cases that he had. Everything struck off overnight. Just because they had negotiated it and it has been accepted, and now he has been released. Whatever they did under the board, we don't know. But the countries agreed that this man should be released. And Nigerian government released him. What stopped UK government from going that same way to apply pressure to ensure that this man is also released? What stopped the UK government from doing this same thing? What? Okay, let's go on. Humanitarian and legal rights advocacy. The UK may push for improvements in prison conditions or medical care. In some rare instances, they might assist in appeals or requests for clemency, especially in death penalty. Nnamdi Kanu was sick the other day. He complained of his ear, his chest, his heart, everything was worrying the guy. Did you see UK government pressure? He was even saying that he should go and see his doctor. They refused. The government refused. Did the UK now come and say, okay, we want our citizens to receive proper medical health care. We are sending in doctors. Okay, send in doctors from UK or from the embassy to take care of this man. Did you send any doctor? Nothing. They've abandoned this man. And what do you think? They abandoned him because they are the ones who put him there. These imperialists are not to be trusted at all. They can do anything for resources. Anything for resources. They can throw anybody under the bus for natural resources. It's always for the greater good of their country all the time. They don't mind. Number 5, no legal representation. The UK government does not pay for legal costs or represent citizens in court. That one is okay. Kanu never asked anybody, to pay his legal fees. He never asked anybody to represent him. All he wants is consular support. Yes, consular support is UK support. Your country supports you, backing you. It goes a long way. It's like somebody, you have a problem with somebody, you don't have anybody to protect you or to stand for you. People look at you, where's your father? No day. Your mother? No day. Your brother? You don't have. Your sister? You don't have. They can do you anything they like because you don't have anybody. But why would the UK come and provide such support when they are the ones that actually put him in that place? It's the UK that put Nnamdi Kanu in that cell he is now. They are the ones that bundled Nnamdi Kanu on behalf of Nigerian government. I will say it again, clearly. I will say it again because even recently, like I said, the DSA said they are not the ones that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Until today, no other security agency has come out to claim that they are the ones that rendition Nnamdi Kanu, leaving us with two options: the Kenyan government itself or the UK security M13. Yes. Security agents of the UK, the CIA of the UK. Among the two, who do you think? And even the Kenyan government has come out to say that they did not do it, leaving us now with only one option. The UK. They are the ones that use their agents on behalf of Nigeria to abduct this man and send him back to Nigeria. Dumped him there. Never even came out to represent him because they are the ones that put him there. Did not show any body language matters in life. See, I want to advise all of you watching this video. Watch out for body language. People's body language around you matter. The body language of the UK in Nnamdi Kanu's case, is it not obvious enough for the past 4 years? Is it not obvious enough to show you? When people are showing you who they are, take it. Stop giving excuses for them. People show you who they are. That's who they are. Stop looking for ways to pamper it and say, maybe he's not, maybe. I'm supposed to show you who him be. Now that person, now so him be. Take it for your own sake. The UK have shown who they are with this abduction of Nigeria. They have shown, even if you didn't believe before, but for the fact that for the past 4 years, they have never come out to show any form of support. Because if they had shown support, Nnamdi Kanu would not be in the DSS dungeon for 4 years doing nothing. Rolling up and down the walls of the room there. From one end to one end to one end to one end. From one book to one book. If he even allowed to read any book safe. Lying down facing the sun. Bending down facing the ground. They will never allow the citizen to be in the cell for more than a few days without trial. But the UK is saying it. And his passport is just there. And they allow it. Well, what does it tell you? The witch cried in the night and the child died in the morning. No be coincidence. No country can set any man free. No group, only God can grant a man freedom. And once God decides to grant any man freedom, everybody will start working in favor of that man. And everything will start turning around to favor him. I decree today, I declare today that everything starts working in favor of Nnamdi Kanu to secure his release. Everybody around him, those people who have rejected him, those people who incarcerated him, will from today start working to secure his release. And Nnamdi Kanu definitely will be released very soon. Sooner than expected. The way it will happen will shock everyone. But so far, he has remained unbroken, unbowed, unbended, unshaken, formidable. And like I said, he is in the cell, held bound, but he is still not living in bondage. The lion himself. It doesn't matter who kidnapped you. Remain strong. One day, all this will end. Till then.
Talking about Nnamdi Kanu's case and how it will affect the chances of some Igbo politicians in 2027. And again, they are talking about how release of non-release Nnamdi Kanu, that if they release him, it may make the Igbos vote for the APC. If they don't release him again, it may make the Igbos hate the APC. But the other people are warning that if you release this man, vote may not come from the north. So there was a closed-door meeting on Nnamdi Kanu's case. What do you think that politicians want to achieve by still keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention?
I'm telling you time without number that all the Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime want to do is that they want to use Nnamdi Kanu to play politics. They want to delay him so that it will come close to 2027 election. But I want to tell you that it is quite unfortunate, but the Igbo's leaders is going to regret it. Let me tell you, where is Ifeanyi Uba today? Ifeanyi Uba played his politics with Nnamdi Kanu. Today, every money he has making, he has forgot it. He has gone to meet with his ancestors. So every other politician in the south, likewise me that is talking, all of us we are living this world one day. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Don't forget that Ifeanyi Uba, he did everything, whether in favor of Nnamdi Kanu or against Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos need to have the need to have answer to the question. Is that today, Ifeanyi Uba children are alive. Today, Ifeanyi Uba the lectures are hard. Whatever is so, the children will reap it. Let this government continue. Instead of fighting for their region, they are selling Nnamdi Kanu out to Nigeria government. You will see that Nnamdi Kanu head need urgent attention right now. But they refuse. They are dragging that man. They want that man to cry in their hand. They should forget that whatever life, this life, there is what we call karma. Anything they do to it, it will surely bounce back. I'm not surprised because I know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and this PDP and this governor in the southeast, they are using Nnamdi Kanu to play politics. It is now obvious that Nnamdi Kanu commits no any offense. If you see that everything that Nnamdi Kanu has done so far, about this Fulanization agenda, about this Boko Haram, about this Fulani herdsmen, everything has come to pass. So you can see that they are just detaining him for formality's sake, so that they will keep looting the resources of the southeast. Are you telling me that Nnamdi Kanu is allowed? All the shenanigans that Hope is doing in Imo today, the one in Ebonyi State is doing, the one in Tasoluro is doing, Ebonyi is doing, Nnamdi Kanu will keep quiet. They know that if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, he will be the ultimate leader of the southeast. Nobody will listen to the governor of the southeast again. That's why they are trying all their possible efforts to fight that young man, so that young man will not leave. But one thing I've told people that Nnamdi Kanu is not chosen by himself. The God of the Igbo land choose him. Yes, you must say Ojuku came away to come and pave way. Waziri came to do his best. But this Nnamdi Kanu is chosen by the God. Because if he's not chosen by the God, he would have betrayed the people. If most of them today that are governors in the south, if they are in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, they will have rewrite the history of Igbo. They will have told you that Igbos are not Igbo. And that's this takes me to the question you asked me earlier. New Rubado is telling the Igbo governor now that council this Biafra Hero Day turn it to Igbo Day. How dare a fool animal is now telling Igbo what to do? Have you forgotten that we have Wazobia, we have the Hausa, we have the Yoruba, we have the Igbo? Where is Fulani Metro? But today, as I speak to you, Fulani now are now the one that is taking what happened in Nigeria. Fulani now have conquered the race of Hausa, as Nnamdi Kanu have said it. The only thing that's remaining for Hausa race now is their language. And that's why they have the audacity to come and tell you that, oh, there's something like a Biafra Hero Day, it should be called Igbo Day. Look at where we have found ourselves. These are the injustices Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. Whether they like it or not, if they consider buying Nnamdi Kanu, somebody will be greater, who will do better than Nnamdi Kanu will spring out in Biafra.
But then, you are looking at, let us look at the closed door meeting. The closed door meeting that they are having among the politicians, do you think there will be any possibility coming out of that closed door meeting? Do you think that they may later resolve to release Nnamdi Kanu during their closed door meeting? My brother, whether they release Nnamdi Kanu or not, Nnamdi Kanu is a hero. If Nnamdi Kanu died today, his name cannot be written off. Most of the governors today, either 4 years or 8 years, they will leave and go. Today, than you that is the government. That means they have felt their primary responsibility to secure the people of the south. Now, we saw how Saudi Arabia deported, I'm talking about Sheikh Gumi. Now, there's now something is coming out that says that the real terrorist is Sheikh Gumi, not Nnamdi Kanu. But we've seen Fulani are comparing them that they are the same. That is the same agenda that the Boko Haram wanted, is the same agenda that IPOB wanted. That anybody that pay for the release of any Nnamdi Kanu, that person is a terrorist. What do you have to say about that? No, thank you. That I've told you now. So, Sheikh Gumi, now where did he go? He went for a Muslim Hajj and they throw him back because the Saudi Arabia does not believe the way Afghanistan, what is it called? The Yemen, the Syria are practicing their Muslim. It's not in their agenda. Muslim, the way Saudi Arabia, United Emirates practice their Muslim, humanity first before religion. Oh, this person is not Prophet Muhammad. Let's go and stone him to death. They don't practice religion like that. That is why they banned Sheikh Gumi out, because he is practicing terrorism in Nigeria. A man who is telling federal government that they should give amnesty to terrorists. Who is he? Don't you know that Sheikh Gumi is the one
that is the one that interfering for these people who are kidnapping people in the north, bandits in the north. So you can see it now that Gumi, all his profiles are in the hands of these people, and that's why they say somebody like you cannot come and join Mecca with us. They bring it back. It's the same man who is telling the Southeast governor that they should give weapon to Southeast youth to chase out the IPOP, to chase out the this and another. Look at it. The only agenda they have, they want to Islamize Nigeria. These are their reasons. You can see the governor of the north. Are they talking about this Fulani herdsmen? How come 16 people were killed in Edo State? They want to burn Nigeria down. How come people they have been killing my people in Benue, killing my people in Taraba, killing my people in Adamawa? Why is the governor of the north are not talking about it? If not that they have an agenda they want to achieve in Nigeria. There are governors in the north who want to Islamize Nigeria, and that's why you are seeing four Pakistan were arrested in the north today. What are they afraid of? They want to Islamize Nigeria. Are you forcing religion? Can you force religion on everybody? And that's why I'm telling Brother Ahmed Tinubu, show more courage and do the needful. If not, my people don't want this country to be restructured. Divide the country ASAP. Let everybody go on their own separate way.
Now, let's look at this other angle. If, for example, we are seeing people supporting Boko Haram and they have been arrested, some of them are called repentant Boko. Do you believe in repentant Boko Haram?
There's something like repentant Boko Haram. Repentant Boko Haram are what is destroying the north today. Repentant Boko Haram last week here, CP or so was killed. And that's why when the Musa will go to the southeast, Igbos don't want to join Nigeria army. Igbos don't want. How will Igbos join Nigeria army? Igbos that join Nigeria army, you took them to the war front in the north. Boko Haram will use them to do a sacrificial lamb. How will you expect the Igbos to go and join Nigeria army? Once the repentant Boko Haram, they pick now, they rehabilitate them, they carry them. They are the ones giving information to the Boko Haram. That's why they give ambush to Nigeria army. They fight Nigeria army. They took over what belongs to Nigeria army to begin to fight Nigeria army. So these northern people are the problem of Nigeria, and that's why we are saying that if these people don't want a structure, Bola Ahmed Tinubu should divide this country. Let the north go.
Ngwano dalo nini no umunnem likun sinesera ni Igbo media. Gini kunu were ikwu na nkawa nke unu. Gbasta maka ihe nno n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Gwa ya ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere. Ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m ka emesịa.